All right, guys, Lonnie here. Gonna start my new little vlog thing today. Instead of doing the live shows as much, we'll have the Cajun Pickers tomorrow night. I'll go ahead and schedule that after this at some point. So I'll be ready and waiting for you guys for tomorrow night. So came across kind of an interesting deal today on Facebook. Guy is selling 2 Alpine subwoofers, 10-inch subwoofers, and an Alpine amp. All of them are new in box. And also he's got some kind of, can't remember the brand name. It's an air system. Something you hook it up to your Jeep or something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's sealed also. Now, the guy's story is he won all the stuff in a raffle, and he's had it around for a while, and now he just wants to turn it into cash. So it sounds like a legit story. The amp goes for about $500. It looks like the speakers go for about $120 a piece. And I made a deal already, and I kind of messed this up. I made a deal on the speakers and the amp for $400 cash, and so that should be about $740 minus fees, so minus all the fees and everything, so probably about I don't know, $680, something like that. Maybe $660, $680, somewhere in there. So looking at about, $260 profit off of a $400 buy, but it's something that I was talking to somebody a little while ago. I don't want to mention their name, but it's kind of a paradigm shift for me in my business. And that is, I'm used to buying stuff for $5 and selling it for like 50, and making 10x profit margin. Well, that works great up to a point, guys. But, if you watch these other guys, and my buddy brought up Pete, the Craigslist hunter. If you watch some of these other guys, you can't very often pay you can't very often pay like $400 for something and expect to get 10x on that and get 4,000. It just isn't out there, and yeah, you can give me a one-off. Well, Lonnie, one time I bought this and I sold it for that. Yeah, it can happen, but as a sustainable business, it's probably just not there, right? So the shift here for me is, and it's kind of exciting, is to spend more money and not look at the profit multiplier, but just to look at the total amount made on the deal. Now, if I get the air thing, which he's trying to sell that for $200, and I've been trying to get him down on it. It sells for, I think, about $340. But I need to bite the bullet and buy that too, even if I have to pay the $200, because it's sealed. It's in the cellophane. Easy sale. Don't really have to do much with it. So, I just need to look at the entire deal. If I could sell 4 items and make, about $300 or more, maybe $350. I haven't done the math exactly, but that sounds about right. Spend $600 to make $350 and spend maybe a couple hours of time. Well, that sounds pretty good, right? Like, that'd be an excellent day's pay. So I'm making that deal now. I've already made the deal on the stereo stuff. I'm gonna make the deal on the air thing, and gonna meet the guy in about an hour, and I'll show y'all what I got. And I'm gonna get that stuff listed tonight. So I'm kind of excited because it's kind of a new thing for me. I'm gonna start looking more at Facebook, Craigslist, Let Go for deals like that, where I can spend more money, because the higher the money, like if you're spending like $200, $300, $400 or more, the competition at those money levels is just like really thinning out, and you find yourself with a lot of leverage if you have some cash, so should be fun, should be interesting, and I'm gonna let y'all know how it goes. Okay, guys, I wanted to share this with y'all real quick. I went to ship a few items, and it came up and said there are some new features in the order manager and take tour. I would recommend you take the tour, because check this out. This is so awesome. Why did they not have this before? It's going to show up as ship by, and it tells you the exact date that you have to ship by. I don't know, you know, to stay within, you know, the parameters of whatever, so you don't get a late shipment defect or whatever. So, man, that is awesome. It's kind of bad that, I don't know what else they did. It's kind of bad that didn't already exist. Okay, oh look, no more searching around for buyer's notes. That's smart too. Look how big and bold that is. That is awesome too. Awesome. eBay is making some improvements. That's good. Select actions for individual orders. Okay, I don't know what that is exactly. Okay, I don't see sort orders the way you want. Okay, so those things there though, so like look, now it's telling me I have to ship this this T25 set or whatever. I have to ship it by June 14th, which is tomorrow by midnight. This one I have to ship by June 15th at midnight, the hat. And then this one I have to ship by June 15th at midnight. So that's a pretty cool new feature. Okay, so back from the deal and actually bought everything I wanted to buy. So I wanted to mention, like, whenever you go on these types of buys, like this one, the guy knew I was going to have, you know, $600 or close to $600 cash on me. That's enough money to be worth, for a lot of people, to be worth, you know, robbing you for. So, we met at a very public location. It was a gas station just off the interstate that I knew would have a ton of traffic. It's really hard, not that you can't, but it's really hard to rob somebody in broad daylight where there's people walking in and out constantly, people out there pumping gas. You know, not that it won't happen, but it's less likely. I also had the opportunity to, this is a Facebook deal, so had the opportunity to go look at the guy's profile. It looked legit. It wasn't one that was made like yesterday. He had a long history, a lot of friends. He had his girlfriend, about, you know, so on and so forth. That looked legit. The messages that I was getting from the guy on Facebook Messenger, they all looked fine. No red flags. When I got there, didn't get any, you know, spider senses tingling or anything like that. So, you know, you got to be vigilant, though. You have to be aware of your surroundings. If something doesn't feel right, then you just got to bolt. Like I tell you, here's an example. Like 2 months ago, I did a deal for a video camera, and the guy, he probably didn't know it, but he got me to meet him at a Waffle House. Okay, and this is a Waffle House that flooded back in August, and I don't know if he knew it or not, but the Waffle House was closed down. It was abandoned. So I kind of rolled past, and he wasn't there yet. Like, I was like 5 minutes early. I kept driving, and I pulled into like a Taco Bell, couple of doors down, that was open and had a lot of activity. And I messaged him. I said, "Hey man, Waffle House is closed down. I'm at the Taco Bell." You know, I mean, that's the kind of thing. You know, that deal I think was like $60 or something, but still, don't put yourself in a bad situation, especially as the amount of money goes up, temptation goes up. And you know, I've never really been in a really bad spot, and I've done a lot of deals. You'll see every now and then something on the news, but keep in mind, guys, like, we're looking at, you know, one thing out of who knows how many millions of deals happen, and then one thing happens. You know, it's such a small percentage, but as the money goes up, be aware, right? So I'm at my storage unit. I have to pull a few items for shipment, so figured I'd show y'all the stereo stuff while I was here. Hopefully my camera won't fog up. And I'm using my new little Sony still, so, man, I'm hoping it's not going to fog up too bad. So I'm going to flip around here. So guys, this is what I ended up getting, and these are the sealed Alpine SWR 10D4 subwoofers, both sealed. Now this this was kind of an issue. Was not too happy about this. Apparently the guy's dog, and it does definitely look like dog chew, chewed up the outside of the box. The unit inside is sealed, all the paperwork's there. Looks totally legit. I had to make a judgment call, right? Had to make a judgment call. Was I going to kill the deal, ask for less money, blah, blah, blah. So I decided it looked good. Now I'm probably going to end up making a little bit less money on that amp because the box is messed up, but it's still going to be new open box or new damaged box, you know, so it's going to cost me a few dollars there. But I went ahead with the deal, so we'll see. I mean, it's not quite as clean as I was hoping for. Now this is the V-Air. It's a constant duty onboard air system. It's got this 2.5 gallon tank that mounts to your truck or whatever, and it's got the air compressor with a long hose and all these attachments and shit. And you know, I'm not really that familiar with these things, except to look and see that they sold really well. Like these sell, I see these sell online. This is a if you want to look it up, it's a V-Air 10007 onboard air system. So if you look that up, you should see that they're selling for they're pretty much selling for $380. $380 free shipping. Now they're big and heavy, so probably looking at, depending on where it's going, probably, you know, $40 shipping, maybe a little more to some locations. I'm not going to do free shipping. I'm going to do calculated because I'd rather just it looks like it's got enough sales velocity to where I can just wait for it to sell, like to Texas or Florida, where it'll be a little cheaper for them, and you know, I still maintain my profit margin, and I'm giving them a better deal than the guy that's selling it for $380 free shipping, right? So man, those Alpine subwoofers are heavy as hell too. So yeah, this is the big stuff, right? It's the big stuff and the big money. So hopefully it's going to go well. Hopefully I'll sell it quick. Hopefully I'll make you know, close to 300 bucks. We'll see. We'll see. I thought it was kind of interesting though. While I'm here and I'm pulling some stuff out of here, I might as well show you what air filters I have left. And I'm going to show you all this. And I'm not really that proud. I'm not really that proud of this situation I have going in here right now. Now, everything on this shelf is listed, okay? Stuff on the top shelf, it's a bunch of figurines and bullshit. It's not listed. A chair back there, that's our chair. We're keeping that. It needs some new cushions. I've got these boxes that I bought from Home Depot, and like right over here, I've got these things all over the place. I mean, I'm running out of room. I need to move some stuff. Like a lot of this shit is not listed, like almost none of it. So like I've got all these Tom Clark gnome type, garden gnome type figurines there that aren't listed. So I've got my work cut out. So no lectures in the comments. I know my challenge is here. Here's the horse. I've got him just sitting there doing nothing, you know. Now he is listed. He's listed on eBay and Craigslist and Let Go. But looks like it's going to turn out to be a long tail thing. All this stuff here is listed. I've got some more stuff in a closet at home that I need to move over here. So definitely need to take care of that. So this is not everything that I have in inventory. But like I've got this stuff here is listed. None of this stuff is listed. So on one hand, I've got plenty of backstop. Whenever I'm not sourcing, I can just come shopping at my own place. On the other hand, this stuff is sitting here not making money. So yeah, you know, that's the situation. This is the filters I have left. I need to look at the numbers. I mean, at one point these filters were, I guess, up to here, you know. So I've sold through, I don't know, 30 something of them at least, maybe 40. So not the best buy, but they're slowly fading away, and I might be sad when they're gone, making a few dollars on those. So let me grab the stuff I need to ship, and I think I might cut this off here. Pardon me while I learn to vlog again. Vlogging is not easy. It's not easy at all, guys. It's easier to sit in front of your computer and hit go live and just start talking, and then the chat's there to help you and to interact with and all that. But I'm choosing to go this route for a little while. So, and man, I have some stuff in here that I'm surprised hadn't sold yet. Like this bag. This I can't remember what it's called. This bag, and then I have this other little wooden purse thing down here that hadn't sold yet. So I've got some decent stock here and I've got got my stereo stuff going, so I'm feeling pretty good. But I need to be a little more vigilant with this storage space for sure. So remember, if I don't come back on tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, it's Cajun Pickers, 7 o'clock Central. Wednesday, 7 o'clock Central, Cajun Pickers, me, Mike Glenn, followed by Mothership Products. So check us out tomorrow night, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.